So many to discuss as we've got these Americans in action, but all right, we got to pick a few to talk about. Danielle Collins, 15-match win streak last year, John. Back in the top 10. She has struggled since the Paris Olympics, but she's made the finals here before. Is Australia where she finds her groove again?
What do you guys think? I mean, the track record here speaks for itself. Comes in on a 6-match losing streak. I almost hate to say it. I think she'll be the favorite against the Ukrainian qualifier, who actually beat Simona Halep a few years ago, first round of the U.S. Open. So some experience there. But no, I think Danielle gets through this. I don't know where her head is. I mean, we talked a lot about her retirement announcement last year, and now she's still out here playing. And you just don't know where she is mentally. But her track record in Australia speaks for itself.
6-0 in first-round matches at the Australian Open. Martina, where do you think Danielle is in her game right now?
Yeah, I think she's lost some emotional energy, thinking last year was her last year, and then she changed her mind, and then she lost 6 matches in a row. She's got to be a bit conflicted overall. But yes, this is what you play on memory. You have good memories from this Australian Open. Best results have been here, so she needs to kind of plug into that emotional state and hope that that's going to break through for her. She should win this match, but emotionally, it's a toss-up.
That's what we say for every match. It's, 90% up here. Tommy Paul, former semifinalist a couple years ago here, on the verge of cracking the top 10. What are your expectations for TP this fortnight?
I believe he's a top 10 player, so I think he is going to get into the top 10. I think these are great conditions for him. Tommy's one of the fittest guys out there. He doesn't mind spending a bunch of time on the court, which helps you in those non-good days. He's got a lot of firepower, attacks the net, but when that's not firing, can you grind out those matches? I think these are good conditions for him. Take it one match at a time. No reason why he can't have another deep run.
Yeah, they played each other before. 10-8 against O'Connell. One-handed backhand. 10-8 in the fifth when they played at Roland Garros a few years ago. So actually some history between these two.
2-0 head-to-head for Tommy Paul, including that 5-setter. Jessi Pula coming in off of making a final. Yep. So that was her first event this year. But I want to talk about the U.S. Open last year. Getting that quarterfinal jinx away, making a final at a major. How do you think that affects her mindset coming in?
Has to make Jess feel a little bit better going into this major now. These are the tournaments that she really wants to do well at. And her best chances to win at a major are going to be on the hard courts or the grass. Clay, a little bit more of a challenge for her. Can she recover from Adelaide? Finished in Australia on Saturday night. She plays on Monday. So sometimes for players that can be a little bit of a rush to try and get ready. Plays Maya Join, who is an excellent up-and-coming player, trained in the United States up until about a year and a half ago, then defected to Australia. She's a very good player. That could be a tricky match if Jess isn't ready. Joint does not have the experience. She's going to be a top 50 player by the end of the season. How well does she play under the bright lights of Australia on a big court against one of the favorites to win? Those are the questions we never know until a player gets out there. She has a great game. How does she respond to being in that kind of atmosphere? Yeah, Maya Joint will have the crowd behind her. Was committed to Texas, but had some great results, so chose to go pro. Martina, what are your expectations for Pegula?
I think she's got big confidence. She's been going for more. This is a match for her that she should not be bothered. And physically maybe there is some recovery from last week, but nice problem. She should be just fine.